Tiana Anglin. I'm a visual artist with a focus in painting and illustration, and I'm the 2021 awardee for the Bali Fellowship from SRAM. So pretty much I'll be going to Indonesia to complete a series of paintings that will focus on Bali's landscape and architecture. Since COVID especially, I've kind of shifted my focus more towards Jamaica's landscape on a whole. So I've been looking a lot at, our nature, and prior to that, I focused a lot on our architecture. And so I'm excited to go to Bali to look at this same subject because I realized that physically we have a lot of similarities where nature and climate are concerned. And I want to be able to go and kind of look at how nature has influenced the Balinese architecture and how people respond in these spaces. I also want to look at the authenticity of the space and how pretty much we can draw, or I can draw inspiration from that for my work and maintaining, that kind of authenticity in Jamaican artwork or in the Jamaican art world. People always talk about Jamaica having this natural mystic and, how there's this special feeling whenever they step foot on our soil. And whenever I hear people talk about Bali, you kind of hear these similarities. So that's something I also want to explore in these pieces. And pretty much on my return to Jamaica, and after displaying the pieces that I've created there, I want to be able to, encourage that same idea of cultural retention and not losing the authenticity of our culture in our work as we begin to grow and globalize as a nation. So I've had other friends who have visited Bali, and based on the experiences that they've recalled, I really look forward to what I think will be a very peaceful environment and being able to create work in that space. A lot of my work is really used to encourage calmness and peace of mind. So to be able to be in a space where I can really absorb all of that would be really beneficial. I'm also looking forward to the challenge of painting their architecture because I realize it's really intricate. So I know that it will also help me to grow in my technical skills and give my work just another dimension. I'm also looking forward to the networking aspect there and meeting other artists in Bali and the forming connections that can help to create future opportunities between the Jamaican and Balinese art world. I first heard about the residency from a friend of mine who actually participated in 2019, and it was brought back up to me later that year by one of my favorite past lecturers who encouraged me to apply. And so I did, and it just so happened that I got shortlisted a little later on, and ultimately I was awarded the fellowship. And the process, it was fairly simple. I went on their website, I pretty much looked through all the questions, and I came up with this idea that pretty much it felt very close to me, and it felt easy given the space that I would be in and the nature of my work already. I felt like it just tied in perfectly, and so I wrote up my application, applied, and I got accepted. I'm really excited to participate in this fellowship, and I'm really grateful that SRAM has provided this opportunity for Jamaican artists and creatives like myself to create and explore a new space. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm just really happy.